then it ended up turning into something. And then when you pick up that first team, like, oh, okay. And you take care of them and you work with it. And that's where I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything about the whole production or the supply chain process or anything.
Okay.
I was just buying stuff online and just getting in and looking at it. Oh, okay, cool. And then just sending it out.
Okay.
You know, that's how it all started. And then here we are 3 years later. And
3 years.
3 years. We're going on 3 years in June. It's going to be 3 years.
So is it an exciting process for you?
It is.
These first 3 years?
It is. This is the most nerve-wracking, you know, especially with my last year being in college, which was last year in 2016. That was one of the biggest years I've probably ever seen. And, you know, doing radio interviews, video interviews.
Absolutely.
And you're meeting with people that makes the decision. You're talking about athletic directors, you're talking about coaches, you're talking about CEOs of companies, people that's been doing it for 20, 30 years. And here I am, then I was 21.
Exactly.
You know, and they're telling me, okay, they need this, this, and this, and you have to make that happen.
Absolutely.
Even if you don't know how to, you better find out.
Figure it out.
Because they're sending the text.
So you didn't learn it all in the books.
I didn't learn all of the books.
Oh, okay. So once you took the degree, the knowledge and everything, you still had to go before the decision makers, and sometimes you weren't prepped for the occasion.
I wasn't entirely prepped because you got to think when it came to the books, they can't teach a specific conversation on how everything is going to go.
Absolutely.
It's with the books is general, so everyone can get some kind of understanding, and they'll be able to figure out the way what their best fit their knowledge.
Absolutely.
But when it comes to a simple conversation, say, hey, this is what we need. We need this kind of percentages, or this kind of this or that. You have to do what's best fit for your company at that point. And that's where it was a lot of self-education. You want to research and learn about profit margins deeper, and learn about, if I order this on this date, and how soon can it get here, and how soon can we have it in production, and how those all learned on the fly. And I'm learning every day.
Every day.
Every day. You never stop learning. You never stop learning.
So self-education.
Yes, ma'am. Very powerful.
You have to continue to learn.
You have to. You have to. Because you got to think, 3 years ago, I had $47 in my bank account. 47. I was a college basketball player, and all I was thinking about was basketball then. And of course, come from, the neighborhood I come from, that's what it was, either sports or, rapping or something else.
Okay.
So I had $47.
Wait. What neighborhood?
I came from Eastwood.
Eastwood? You did not.
Yes, I did. Right up the street from Weber Gardens.
So good things come out of Eastwood.
Great things come out of Eastwood.
Hello, 4600 Eastland Street, across from A.M. Pate Park.
I live literally up the street from there. Wow, small world. I didn't know that.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Out of Eastwood.
I'm straight up the street from Weber Gardens, right there where Virgil is.
Exactly. My grandmother lived at 5133 Virgil.
Wow.
Corner of Virgil and Eastland.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy.
It is. Small world, isn't it?
I did not know that.
Yes.
Man.
I tell people, listen.
Right.
I'm an English teacher, but do I know both sides of the track?
Right.
Yeah. And I bring all of that knowledge and experience, to the table. And it works.
It does.
Yeah, it makes you effective.
Yes, you have to stay quick.
You better.
Right.
And know how to communicate and thrive with everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
That's nice. Oh my God, Eastwood. Born and raised. But you went to Southwest High School.
I went to Southwest High School. My mom did not want me to. I was supposed to go to ODY. My mom did not want me to go to.
That was my alma mater.
Okay.
High school.
Yeah, she didn't want me to go. She said, no, you're going to go to Southwest, and that's where I got in the media tech program and everything. But she said, no, you're going to Southwest, or, you're going to go to Pasco or something. I said, well, I'd rather go to Southwest. Because Jonathan was already there, my brother was already there.
Right, Jonathan Boone. Hello, shout out to Jonathan. Yes.
So we ended up going to Southwest, and that's where I graduated from.
So you wanted to stay in the area after high school? Was that the plan?
No. Eventually, in high school, I kind of wanted to stay there. That's where I thought,
Yeah.
that's what I thought life was. That's what I thought how it was going to be. Until I moved to Las Colinas. I don't know if you've been to Las
I
Colinas.
have.
Very beautiful area.
Yes, it
It's
is.
a very beautiful area. And then they're building more over there. And, of course, they're going all up 161 and 635. They're doing all kind of things. And when I went over there and I seen these people driving these nice cars and driving or living in these big, beautiful $1 million homes and this, that, I'm like, God, I've never seen that.
Right here in DFW.
Right here. You got to think, all I've seen was Barry.
Exactly.
That's all I've seen
Absolutely.
for the longest. I knew that
Right,
it
right.
existed, but I didn't know it was 15 miles away from me.
Exactly.
And
And accessible.
exactly, inaccessible. That's the biggest thing. A lot of people think that's so far stretched, but it's not. It's very accessible. Man, it's just, it gives me goosebumps right now
I
thinking
love
about
it. I love it. Another young entrepreneur had the same story, similar story to what you have. What a lot of us have. The exposure when you see what's available.
Right.
And you see how close it is. For him it was Capel.
Right.
And he said he moved from inner city Dallas to Capel, and he was like, wait a minute,
Right.
there's a disconnect here.
Right.
I have to find out what the process is and why that disconnect, that gap
Right.
exists,
Right.
and how do I bridge that gap so that I'm on the other side.
Exactly.
Okay, so how did you bridge the gap?
It was punting leisure for me. I know for a lot of people it's different. It was talking to a certain person or being a mentor. A mentee, and having a mentor. For me, it was punting leisure. Stop watching things that were toxic in my life.
Wow.
And what I mean by that is like watching Love and Hip Hop, being on Facebook and finding out what's the next drama and who's dating who and why they don't like each other. For me, it was eliminating that in my life.
Okay.
And replacing that with what I want to do, which is business. So, like I tell people all the time, if business is what you want to do, that has to be, and that's going to be a livelihood. You have to think it, you have to see it, you have to watch it, you have to read deeper into it, and that's what it was for me. I understand, going through college, you got to have fun. I have my fun.
Absolutely.
But most weekends, I was learning about investing. I was learning about, you can make $40,000 a year, and be comfortable.
Right.
Of course, if you live below your means, just, you can live very comfortable at $40,000 a year.
Right.
But I was learning how to make 40,000 to 100, and making 100, moving up the tax bracket.
Absolutely.
That's the goal. That was the goal, and I was learning that. And the crazy thing about it is, a lot of people are like, I don't know how to start, I don't know this, that. And it's on Google.
Google.
It's on Google. Like
Google University.
Google University. Like, they say, I don't know anything about stocks, but they read about drama that's going on in the neighborhood rather than typing in how to read stocks on Google.
Wow.
And maybe it's just not as interesting for someone. Maybe it's just not the entertainment that they're looking for, the rush.
Right.
But for me, that's what it was. And I'm reading every day.
Wait. You're doing what every day?
I'm reading every day.
Reading?
Yes. And even if it's not a physical hard copy of a book, this is me going on Google. This is me reading stories of how did Warren Buffett buy and hold stocks for so long? How did he know?
Which stocks to buy?
Exactly. Or even when it pertains to my company, if I order something and I got to get these goods from Ohio, how long will it take to get here? So I can give this coach or I can give this company the right timeline. When I say give me a week and a half, I'm saying that with confidence now. I'm not guessing.
Absolutely.
And they say, well, it can be cheaper if not cheaper, but it can be cheaper if I order and I give it to you, but now you're losing a week.
Right.
In the whole supply chain process. Now you're getting it, now you got to get it delivered. What takes you 3-4 days to get it, I can get it the next day.
Absolutely.
And learning about, profit, it's just been amazing, and just gotta Google it. That was the crazy thing. I Googled it and I asked other people that were doing it.
So Mentorship,
Mhm.
reading, self-education.
Right.
Angels, are y'all writing this down? Because this is some heavy knowledge that's being disseminated here. So from there, okay, let's back up, Mr. Boone, because I didn't ask you this. Your company,
Okay.
Nation 10,
Mhm.
how did you come up with that concept?
Well, Nation 10, it's an athletic apparel company. It's,
Mhm.
similar to Nike, similar to Adidas and everything.
Mhm,
And of course, it stands for a large body of people sharing the same common purpose.
mhm.
That's what it stands for. It's a nation, and then 10 meaning the highest quality. When somebody does a great dive in swimming,
Mhm,
or
mhm. 10.
they get a 10.
Mhm.
And so that stands for the high quality and everything. The goal was to provide affordability,
Mhm.
quality, and relationships. That was the goal. For every person that we work with, affordability, quality,
Quality
and
and
relationship. The
relationship.
AQR, I know, and I
Yeah.
got it from Southwest High School because I took an AQR class,
Right.
Advanced Quantitative Reasoning. And
Yes.
that's the funny thing about it. But I was like, how can we find a way to make this affordable,
Mhm.
still quality? So we're going to be like the best cost provider right now.
Okay.
You get really good quality at a really good price.
Mhm.
And then the relationship aspect coaches, everyone that works with me,
Mhm.
they see me.
Mhm.
Now I understand the bigger your company get, there's going to be a disconnect eventually. I
Right.
understand that. But right now, they see me in their office, even if they're not even ordering anything. They're stopping by, hey, I'm just in the neighborhood, what's going on? And you're talking to them. You're understanding. My dad
Yeah.
always said, you always treat people right, the way you want to be treated.
Even the low man on the totem pole.
Even the lowest man on the totem pole.
Okay.
The way I'm talking to you is the way I talk to everyone.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
And even my little cousins that's 5, 6 years old, because
Mhm.
I'm very adamant about people not only following their dream, but, just trying and, gaining more knowledge. I'm very adamant about that.
Mm.
And a lot of people think I'm hard on them and everything because I'm firm on this. This or this.
Right,
What
right.
you want to do is this or this.
Absolutely.
And if you want to do it, go all out, and I promise you it's going to work. I promise you it is.
So there's a teacher in you as well.
Yeah, I hate that part of it.
What?
I hate that part.
Oh,
It's
that's
like-
the good part. That's
know,
the good
A lot
part.
of my friends were, man, he always preaching and this, and that. It's like, no, it's the truth.
It
It's the
is.
truth. Like, people
Right.
don't understand how fast your life can change. People don't understand. And I think the biggest thing is fear. Not fear, well, it's two ways of fear. that I
Okay,
believe.
okay.
It's fear of failure
Mhm.
and fear of what others think.
That second one, please expound on that for us.
Okay.
Please, take your time.
Fear of what other people think.
Mm-hmm.
It can be, we really value the people that's the most close to us, our moms, our dads, our brothers, sisters,
Right.
a teacher or someone that we really
Mhm.
look up to, really value their opinion. So if they say, I don't think that's a good idea, maybe you should go do this, maybe you should do that, we really take that to heart and we really consider it.
Right.
So when you're thinking about taking the route of entrepreneurship, what other people see is you're taking an idea.
Uh-huh.
There's no guarantee that you're going to make anything. You can lose money for the next 5 years.
Absolutely. It's an idea.
It's an idea.
Uh-huh.
And you're going to put all your time, all your money into this, right?
Right.
And try to make a living. And not only that, try to make it bigger than that.
Hmm.
A lot of people can't wrap their minds around it. So you know what they're going to tell you? No, I don't think you should do it. They
Go
say,
get a job.
go get a job. Which nothing's wrong with that.
Right.
But for me, it was, this is what I want to do. For a lot of other entrepreneurs, or if they want to be a professional athlete, a singer, or
Right.
an artist,
Mm-hmm.
they want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And people are going to say, no, because this is guaranteed. You know that you can make $4,000 a month here.
Right.
You'll be lucky to make $1,000 there.
Absolutely.
Right?
Right.
So a lot of people just don't try. Because if I fail, then they were right. They're going to hold it over my head.
Absolutely.
It's just best I don't try.
Mm.
Because maybe they're right.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't live my life like that. I know it's tough for any person that's just, especially in their early 20s, when they're telling you, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to get ready.
Absolutely.
Think about retirement, think about this, think about that. That's very, very tough. I trust me, I'm with you on that. But at the end of the day, this is my dream. And regret is the most painful thing. I don't think many people, I remember my mom used to take us to nursing homes when we were little. Right, and now that I see, then it just was, oh, we gotta go to the nursing home.
Right, right.
But now that I look back at it, I see the whole point of it. You gotta think, some of these people, when you get to that age in your 70s and your 80s and everything, it's only two things that you're gonna talk about in conversations: what you've done and what you wish you should have done.
Absolutely.
Am I right or wrong?
You are so right.
And that's all.
So right.
They're gonna tell you about all the great things they've done, and the things that
But
they're
the
so great
things that
they've done, or they wish they should have done.
You are absolutely right.
And I talk to older people all the time, and one thing they tell me: you're young, travel. You're young, go do this. You're young, go do that. If everybody's saying it,
Then it must be true.
it must be true.
Exactly.
You know,
Yes.
just try it.
Yes.